Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today is something special because this video that we created is for beginners who wants to step into the world of AI. And probably if you're a business owner, if you're a marketer or an office and working in an office, and you're thinking of how could you use AI for your work? How could it help you to be productive? And yeah, this video is gonna be for you. And the best part is we're gonna be doing all those things for free. Okay, so today's video we're gonna be using Google AI Studio. So Google AI Studio is the tool that we're gonna be leveraging using AI, and we're gonna doing a step-by-step guide for it. So let's head over to our browser here and then go to Google AI Studio. So let's head over to Google and type Google AI Studio. Okay, so once you're in here, just click the first one and then make sure you're on aistudio.google.com. After you enter, normally you will be automatically signed in if you are using Google Chrome. If not, just sign in and then use your preferred Google account. So from here, I know, don't be intimidated for the whole thing. So let me just explain to you certain sections that you are just going to be focusing. One will be the title, two will be the system instructions, three will be the models, and four will be the chat box. So that's basically it. That's the thing that I want you to just focus today. Don't overwhelm yourself with other things first. So let's start. So first, let's start to rename our chat. So why we need to rename? So that on our next use of this tool, we know exactly what this chat is about. So for example, this is for business marketing or business planning. Let's rename this prompt to business planning. So we know that this is gonna be, this chat is about, this is for marketing planning. So we're gonna be using this every time we're gonna be brainstorming regarding planning on a certain business, or let's say for our business. Okay, so let's just click save here. So now we have the name. Next, we are going to set the system instruction. So think about this way, it's not that complicated. It's just something like we are telling AI what it's his role. It's similar to a staff. When we hire a staff, we know exactly what we want them to be, right? So if you're hiring, for example, a marketer, you know that oh, you are a marketer, you need to post social media content, you research content, something like that. So we're setting our role for our AI here. So for this, I just want to put here, you're a business professional advisor with, let's just say, 30 years experience. This is just an example, guys, so you could way more descriptive on your system instruction. So this one, since we want to focus on the business planning, so we just put it this way. Okay, next, we already set the name, instruction. Let's head over here on the side, and I want you to focus here. So we call model. So in our chat here, we could choose a model. So Joed, what is actually a model? So model is actually the version of AI that we wanted to use for our chat here. So model, think about it, is like the version of your iPhone from iOS 17. Now we have iOS 18. So the newer the version, of course, there are certain improvements. There are pros and cons on that. And currently, today, we're going to be using this new model that they have, the Gemini 2.0 Flash Thinking Experimental 01-21. So I think they launched this January 21, 2025. And the best part of this is we're gonna be using this for free. As you can see, the input and output of this is zero. So we have $0 for input and $0 for output. It means we could use it for free. And as well, it's gonna be a multi-model understanding. It means it could understand text. We could chat through text. We could ask it if we want to send an image. We could post an image here or upload an image, maybe we ask it what color this poster is about, what is the hex code of a certain poster. Hex code, guys, is just asking the color codes. I usually use that to sometimes if I want to copy a certain design, I wanted to know the exact color that this design is using. And of course, it's also using for coding. So of course, for beginners, we don't need to talk about that. And of course, there are some limitations here. Since we're using this for free, one thing that you need to understand, this is gonna have a knowledge cutoff. It means the information that it will only have is before August 2024. So as you know, it's 2025 now. So I don't recommend you using this if you wanted to create some news related. I rather recommend you to use other tools like Perplexity AI, their new sonar model. That's we can talk that on another video for that. But those are the cut-offs. Okay, just remember that, and as well the rate limits. So we will have 10 RPM. It means that means requests per minute. So it means we cannot just use this as much as we could. But on my use cases, probably you might be similar. I actually don't hit this rate limit because I just use it casually and only for brainstorming session and content creation. Aside from that, I don't hit this one. So if you are not hitting those limits, I take advantage of the free version. But definitely, if you're earning money from it and it really boosts your productivity, it's worth to invest on this kind of tools. And that's it. So let's head over here, and then I'm gonna be showing you the models here. So as you can see, we have different models. We have Flash. This is the newest, and of course, you can see that there are costs here. It means this is a paid version, but think of it here, the Gemini 2.0 Pro Experimental. I'm using this for content creation. I think it's really good. And for my brainstorming, I usually use that Gemini 2.0 Flash Thinking Experimental. So just leave it here and then I click there. And we're almost set. So what's next? Okay, here. So I want you to focus here. This is where we type our prompt. So prompt is just a set of instruction that we are giving an AI. Think about it like giving instruction to your staff, or let's say your mom asks you to do something like, okay, you wash the laundry at 7 a.m. in the morning tomorrow, those kind of thing. So as simple as that. So here we type the instruction, what we want AI to help us with. Okay, so for example, I am a flower shop owner and I need 20 content ideas that I can post on my shop social media to boost my sales and drive more walk-ins. Okay, so that's our prompt. We just actually tell it what we are and what we want to achieve, and this is the simplest prompt that we could. You could make it more longer. Remember this: the more detailed we are providing the details to AI, the more precise and the better the result it's gonna give us. So, but for this demo, we just want to have a simple, and we wanted to test the Gemini 2.0 Flash, how it's analyzing our prompt. So remember the word thinking. The difference between the thinking and the regular or traditional model is this specific model. What's amazing about this, it's actually thinking like a human being. So when we try to enter this prompt later on, when I click, it start to think and understand what are we asking for. It thinks of potential angles and potential perspective. So it's like doing a monologue by itself, asking questions. Is this the right one? How about this one and this one? So it's trying to identify potential perspective like a human being. So let's start. Click this one and then click run. Okay, as you can see, there is a button here, thinking. So it's actually thinking. So it may take time a bit, but actually it's faster than what I expect. All right, so let's let it generate all of those things, and then we're gonna be reviewing the contents that it gives us. Okay, it's done. So it just took its 18 seconds and 18.3 seconds. So before we read that one, I want to expand the thoughts here. I want you to see how it's analyzing our information. Okay, understanding the goal. It's understanding the goal. The core goal is to boost sales and drive walk-ins to a flower shop. And brainstorm. So it started to okay here it started to think of potential ways that it could give us. So let's head over to the result itself. Okay, it's recommending here are the 20 content ideas designed to boost sales and bring those lovely customers to your door. So okay, so on my imaginary 30 years of experience helping businesses like your blooms. Okay, so first, product focus and visually appealing. So flower of the week or day. Showcase a single stunning flower each day or week. Talk about its meaning, which I think is really good. Care tips and why it's special. So it even give us a suggestion of what type of photo, high quality photo or video of of course, the flower, and come in and see our flower or flower shop in the week, something like that, in person. Wow. Okay. Actually, the result here are quite really good. And this is something that I want to highlight for beginners, and especially for my case. I'm a marketer, guys. So I use AI as a tool just for my idea to be expanded. So remember, AI is not perfect. It's not gonna give you a 100% perfect. It's still gonna be you as a human being to check and evaluate if this is really what you want. Remember, if you're the brand owner or you're the owner of the business, or if you are if you are the professional, you know what's the right and wrong. So if you think that AI provided you an information that is not relevant, just put it away and rather focus on the ideas that it presented very nicely that might be a potential for your business or your work. So occasions and give focus, give ideas. Okay, this is quite good because it gives desire to the customers, sympathy and condolences. Okay, wedding Wednesday or any day, bridal bouquet inspiration. This is something that is good because it's targeting certain target audience, which is the of course the wedding professionals or wedding events. Corporate gifting solutions, another good thing because normally on some corporate companies they give flowers to certain occasions like birthdays of their employees. Okay, so behind the scene in the shop, a day of life in a flower shop name. So as you can see, it gives the placeholder. We could just replace it later. Remember, this is just the first chat, so we could still feed more information here on the next following up messages. All right, so let me try to follow up more about this. Can you set the name into Valentine's? Okay, the name of the flower shop is Valentine's Mulampan. So we wanted it to use that name to idealize. So I want you expand the contents, and give me postings or so I'm asking it expand the content and give me contents to be posted for 90 days. So imagine that's 3 months worth of content. Let's see if AI could actually help us to do that. So I'm gonna be clicking shift enter. You could also click run, guys. So I'm just gonna click shift enter here. Okay, I'm just gonna click run here and let's wait what it's gonna give us. Alright, so it's writing. Day 1, day 2, day 3, week 1, week 2, 6. Wow, that's a lot of things. Okay, so here, let's try to read some of it. Okay, love is in the air. Valentine's Phnom Penh Flowers is here to make Valentine's bloom. Beautiful romantic bouquet shot with Phnom Penh skyline, sublime background recognizably Phnom Penh landmark. Hello Phnom Penh, Valentine's is just around in the corner and we're ready to help you express your love in the most beautiful blooms. Follow us for inspiration, give ideas, and special offers for all season. Wow, okay, nice. Decoding love, the language of roses. This one is like explaining the meaning of the flowers, which is to me is quite really good. This is quite interesting for people that loves to give gifts, or of course, you have certain categories of target audience later on. So far, this is quite good. So normally, if I have some ideas like this, guys, I can say this is just a tip from me as a marketer. So if I got this idea that is quite good for me, I like it, and I want to save it. So I all I have to do is just copy all of these things. I copy it, and then I open a new Google Doc. So I just type docs.new. So basically, that's a shortcut to create a new document in Google Docs. So I just name it ideas for my flower shop. So I just paste it here, and now I have this contents that I could just go back later on when I want to. Okay, here I can just go back it later. Let me just set the formatting. I want to clear that one so it's gonna be plain. So these ideas are now saved. I could just go back to it later on, and if I want to add more from it, I could just keep asking AI those ideas that I've got. So that's just how I use this AI for my workflow, and of course, remember, the more important, the more detailed we are in prompting, the better the result that we got. So for the meantime, I hope this video serves its purpose for you to dive into AI. Learning AI today is not option. I think it's really a necessity for everybody to keep on stay productive. Let's leverage these tools to do more things. And I hope you like this video. Check out my videos here to watch while I'm cooking new videos for us. Okay, I'll see you on the next one.